On a hill wrapped in mist, surrounded by tall oak trees and endless fields of grass, stood Rosewood Academy, a boarding school where students came to learn, grow, and follow rules. Behind the girls' dorm, hidden like a silent guardian, was the old clock tower. The tower was mysterious. Students whispered about it, especially the seniors. Everyone knew one rule. When the clock rings after bedtime, do not be outside. Lights out was 9 p.m. sharp, and the first curfew chime came at 9:15 p.m. But the midnight chime was different, deep, echoing, almost alive. Those caught outside at that hour sometimes fell ill, had accidents, or, in rare cases, disappeared for days. Emma, 16 and bright, arrived at Rosewood on a scholarship. She had been dreaming of this school for years. But she was also curious, brave, and stubborn, the perfect combination for trouble. Her roommate, Lily, welcomed her with a warning. "Emma," Lily said, "listen carefully. Respect the tower. Never be out after midnight. 2 empty beds last term prove it." Emma laughed. "Ghost stories? Legends? I'm not scared of clock." But the moment she saw the tower, its shadows stretching long behind the dorm in the evening light, a chill ran down her spine. That first night, Emma stayed up studying, ignoring her nerves. The dorm was quiet. Even the wind seemed to hush around the tower. At 11:58 p.m., a scream shattered the silence. Emma ran toward the back field and found Lily's friend, Sophie, crying barefoot. "What happened?" Emma asked. "My charm, it broke." Sophie sobbed. "It was supposed to protect me." The clock struck midnight. A cold wind whipped past Emma, and the tower glowed faint red. Footsteps echoed behind her, though no one was there. She grabbed Sophie's hand, and they ran to the dorm just before the 12th chime. The glow faded. From that day on, Sophie's luck seemed cursed. Her things went missing. She tripped constantly, and she often fell ill. Emma realized that the tower was not just a building. It watched. It judged. Emma could not stop thinking about the tower. She asked Lily questions, but Lily only shook her head. "You'll see for yourself," she said. One evening, Emma was assigned timeout duty, cleaning the old storage room under the tower. Dust filled the air, and the smell of old wood made her cough. Among the cobwebs, she found a journal from 1982. The handwriting was old and hurried. It belonged to Amelia David, a girl who had attended the school decades ago, before Rosewood was built. Emma sat on the dusty floor and read. Amelia had been daring, curious, and often stayed out after hours. One night, she sneaked out after the curfew bell and never returned. She had been trapped under falling debris from the tower. Her father, Mr. David, a clockmaker who loved her deeply, had cursed the tower in grief. "If my daughter cannot return, the tower shall punish any child who wanders at night without reason. So no parent ever suffers my pain." Emma realized something important. The tower's curse was protective, not evil. It punished disobedience, not children. Determined to understand, Emma devised a test. She placed a small stone in the hallway at midnight and watched. Gong. 1. The stone cracked. Gong. 2. Windows rattled. Gong. 3. Ants scattered in circles. The tower reacted to movement after midnight. It did not react to intention. It was a guardian, not a killer. The next night, mischievous students tried sneaking out. One boy, Jack, had a reputation for breaking rules. He left the dorm at midnight, confident nothing would happen. The tower rang. Jack tripped on the stairs, sprained his ankle, and was carried back to the infirmary. The lesson was clear. The tower punished disobedience, but it did not kill. Emma continued her investigation. She noticed faint symbols carved above the back gate, symbols identical to those in Amelia's journal. They were old protective marks. She realized the curse affected only the school grounds. The town around Rosewood did not experience the midnight danger. That explained why parents still sent children to the school. Emma whispered to herself, "The tower does not hate students. It only hates disobedience at night." Lily finally explained more. Her grandfather had been one of the school founders. He begged Mr. David for protection over the children. "Maybe that's why the tower watches the girls' dorm most closely," Lily said. Emma asked, So the tower protects girls? No, Lily said. It protects rules. We just think protects girls because we break curfew the most. Emma nodded, feeling the way of the truth. The tower was a guardian shaped by grief and fear, not a ghost seeking revenge. Emma continued observing the tower, but she also learned a new lesson. Courage mattered. One night, Lily's younger brother, visiting the school, wandered near the tower. Emma ran to bring him back. The tower rang at midnight. The ground shook and the air grew cold. Emma held the boy's hand and ran. The tower seemed to watch, judging their purpose. They made it back safely. Emma realized the tower punished rule breaker without reason, but allowed brave or purposeful actions. Its punishment was measured, not cruel. Emma decided to tell the seniors a version of the story. On graduation eve, she stood in the assembly circle and said, "The tower does not take souls. It protects rules. Curfew exists to keep us safe. Disobedience brings consequences, not death. Courage and purpose are allowed." The students listened, intrigued. Seniors whispered among themselves, realizing the legends they had feared were partly true, but mostly misunderstood. The story spread. The legend of the tower remained. But now students respected the bell not out of fear, but understanding. Even after the story was shared, the tower still rang at midnight. Its whispers no longer frightened the students. Instead, they felt gentle, guiding, almost like a teacher correcting a mistake. New students arrived each term, warned by seniors. When the tower rings at midnight, stay inside. Respect the bell, and you will be safe. Some students tested the tower. Some fell, tripped, or broke small items, learning lessons without danger. The tower's whispers remained, a guardian shaped by grief, but tempered by understanding. Years passed. Emma graduated, leaving Rosewood Academy with honors. She left the story of the tower behind, a legend now tempered by truth. The tower still stood, silent in the day, whispering at night. New students still listened carefully. They obeyed not because they feared it, but because they understood it. At 3:33 a.m., if someone listened closely, they could hear the tower hum softly, like a parent watching over children. "We hear you, old tower. We respect the bell." And thus, the clock tower became more than a building. It was a guardian, a teacher, and a reminder that courage, obedience, and wisdom mattered most.